Hi guys, Sharper back once again with another mint in box. And today we're going to be looking at the latest Fortnite solo mode figures. And the first two on the docket are Havoc and Battle Hound. These guys are not my favourite skins, I like Battle Hound's aesthetic. Havoc looks like a generic G.I. Joe, but that's a whole thing I will get into in a moment. But for now, I'll put the figures aside and we'll just take a look at back of the packaging, because obviously you're going to have a tall rendition of the character in question, same with Battle Hound. And on the back you have what's available in Series 2. So Havoc, Battle Hound, Skull Trooper, Dark Bomber, Toxic Trooper and Calamity. And that's not a bad variety of figures, I don't think. Two of them are repaints, Dark Bomber being a repaint of the Bright Bomber figure that came in the 4-pack, Havoc being a repaint of Raptor, and yeah, I like the assortment that they've come out with for this wave. Looking at Havoc first, Havoc was a Twitch Prime exclusive skin, a variant redeco of the Raptor skin in drabber colours. Raptor evokes a RAF kind of feel, but Havoc just looks like Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe. An unfortunate side effect of this mould is that Havoc looks terrified. I'm pretty sure Raptor did as well in every instance of the figure I've seen. So that's not great, but for what it is, it's a very well presented figure. You get an obligatory wooden building piece, so you can have him stand on it or connect it up with other pieces to form bigger structures. I've talked about this building mechanic before in one of my other vids, so by all means go check out the big building set that I did for this Fortnite range before and get my thoughts on it there. He also comes with the lug axe, which is part of the RPM set and was part of the battle pass for season 5, I believe. So we're going back now because we're on season 10 now, and a little over a year or so ago, I believe. And I think I've got this one. Well, yeah, I know I've got this one because I've had the battle pass ever since season 3 or 4 and continued on to this day, so I'm pretty sure I do have this. And it's pretty cool. It goes well with the RPM set. I only got pieces of the RPM set, mainly the cool transformable bike glider. Real big fan of that. I'm not sure if there was any Twitch Prime variants of harvesting tools. I think there may have been, and maybe that would have been a better choice to go with this guy. But they like to mix and match the accessories in sets like this, like the birthday llama. So you're more incentivized to buy everything so you can get complete sets of costumes and skins. So for the moment, let's put that aside and take a look at the articulation, which is fantastic. Jazwares have continued their streak into this line with an amazing range of motion for such a small figure. I don't see bigger figures, more expensive figures with this level of articulation, and that's astounding. So we've got a hinge on the head as well as a ball joint, so he's got a bit of a movement. Hinged arms that will rotate. His torso is a bit bulky, so you're gonna fight that for posing a little bit. Nice swivel and hinge on the elbow, hinge, swivel on the wrist. Got an ab crunch, got a waist swivel, ball jointed hips, double jointed knees, a hinged swivel on his feet. Unfortunately, no feetsy ball joints here. But yeah, this is a solid figure and does interact with the rest of the Fortnite range very well. As you can see by giving him the wet paint umbrella glider and sticking in some back bling. I think he looks pretty good. Next up we have the Battle Hound, which is an Irish themed skin revolving around Celtic, Celtic mythology, history. I'm not up on my Irish history, admittedly, which is a shame because I have a few Irish friends, and I even had to enlist the help of my good friend Aaron, who's reviewed these figures, to pronounce the set name for this figure, which is Leoch. This aesthetic, there are so many like it, but at the same time, it's got enough trappings to make it its own unique thing. So of course you've got green Celtic tattoos, you've got a Celtic kind of cross thing to hold his cape, which is tiny, but you get a back bling thing that you can plug in one of the ammo box, blind box things. It's full of weapons and back blings, that kind of thing. And it's a very cool looking figure indeed. His face, hat, helmet, it's got kind of like a Roman thing going on here where you can see the eyes and the nose thing for the helmet, and like the animal motif is built up around it. That's really cool. It's something I've never noticed on the skin itself. But we can pop his helmet off and you've just got a generic red-headed bloke. I can't remember the skin having an alternate style which removes the helmet, but I imagine given this it may occur at some point, but I'll pop that back on for now. Included is his Silver Fang harvesting tool, which is very ornate and very nicely sculpted. It's got an almost Witcher vibe to it, which I really like. And just like every other figure in the solo mode 4-inch scale, Battle Hound can interact with the assorted weapons on offer for every figure, which is great because I've already got a small loot chest full of weapons and I need people to hold them. And I think he looks pretty good with a gold heavy shotgun. Overall, the Battle Hound and the Havoc figures from the Fortnite solo mode series are fantastic figures, and you will not find the same amount of articulation anywhere else in the toy market for $9.99 each. There is no way you're going to find a better deal on an action figure like this. As always, I've been Sharpo, this has been the Fortnite solo mode Battle Hound and Havoc, and I'll catch you guys next time on Mint in Box.